children who love me. I am a victim of police brutality now. I'm tired of being a victim of hate. You're raping me of my pride. Oh, for God's sake, I don't like having to fulfill this prophecy. Set me free, skinhead, deadhead. Everybody gone bad. Trepidation, speculation. Everybody allegation. In the suit, on the news. Everybody dog food. Black man, blackmail. Throw the brother in jail. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Oh, na 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 na. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. And tell me, what has become of my rights? Am I invisible? 'Cause you ignore me. Your proclamation promised me free liberty now. I'm tired of being a victim of shame. You're throwing me in a class with a bad name. I can't believe this is the land from which I came. Hey. You know I really do hate to say it. The government don't want to see. But if Roosevelt was living, he wouldn't let this be.
What?
Good morning, everyone. Excuse, I don't know if you know you're unmuted.
Good
It's
morning.
like, what's wrong with my music, bro? How are you, everyone, guys? Are we awake? We are 86 people, guys. We are still climbing the ladder, guys. We're still climbing, but we're not climbing with cameras, guys. Let's begin to climb the camera ladder, guys. I see Joanna, I see Stefan Bauk. Who do we else have here? We have Patricia, we have Beata. Beata is always here. And she's already so close to turn herself into like crazy profitable. I know that for sure. Benjamin, beautiful name. Benjamin Danielson. Jakub, Tommy Lee, Amelia with a nice green headset. I like that color. Maybe I should color mine as well. And Ilona and her daughter, hello, good morning. And Karolina, Maura, Flemming Fynbo. Krista Swasan, Daria, Victoria, Olga. Hello, Olga. Olga, that's a beautiful name. Olga. Claudia, Miriam. Hello, Miriam. And Nicole. Oh, there you are. It's like, where is the head? That's a dog. What's happening? You're hanging a dog. It's crazy. Hello, Joanna. And Miriam there again. Nice, guys. Nice. So, guys, this is an important session we're gonna host today. There's some really important informations, and some of the information is that we are gonna move some of the group chat into Discord because we want more structure and we want to make sure that everyone is active and and are not able to like forwarding things and all this stuff. So we're gonna make a converting guys into Discord. And I know some of you are maybe not familiar with Discord, but it's just something we have to get used to. The only reason why we are on Telegram right now is because that we are all used to Telegram. But we all also know that on Telegram we have a lot of different groups and it's plinging every 3 seconds. But if we could instead have a Discord where we were sending out important informations, that would be incredible. So we're gonna make sure that we are making a nice converting, and also we're gonna of course keep the chat in Telegram so we are able to ask questions and stuff. But the most important messages is going to come out in Discord. Alrighty. Nice. Meta communication, guys. Do this if you understand. Do this if you don't like me. Okay. Sage Radar gonna work with Discord. Yes, sir. It's going to work with Discord. Are we close to binary? Yes, sir. And also, I saw Henry, your son, have birthday today. Happy birthday to your son. And let's make sure that we are fulfilling his wish about a profitable trade today. We're gonna make sure that is happening. And let me see where you're tuning in from, guys. Let me see where you are tuning in from. Are you tuning in from London, Oslo, Germany, PLLLLLLI, Pli, Poland, Lithuania, Zagreb, Nowobice, Wrocław, Trondheim, Berlin, Poland. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. Berlin, Polska, Poland. Nice. I love that we have Poland in all these different languages. Polska. Nice. So we're also gonna speak a little bit about the West League, guys, and it doesn't matter if you are totally new to trading or if you are used to trading. Polish Mafia. Ooh, that's crazy. Polish Mafia. What's happening at Bitcoin? Yeah, we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin as well. So, guys, we're gonna also speak about the West League, which is really important. Remember this, guys, even though that you're totally new to trading, don't be scared to sign up for this league, guys. You can sign up on your demo account. You can sign up with your already live account, existing account, prop firm account, as long as you have $1,000, guys. So it doesn't make any sense to not do it. I mean, for me, it's more about when we have a league like this, guys, it's more like building up discipline and building up like a real mindset about trading. And not 10,000. No, you can start with 1,000 on your live account if you have that. Of course, I know that it's easier. Maybe demo accounts have a little bit of advantage because they are like feeling free. That means that no one is truly taking it seriously when we are doing demo account trading. But I would say use this West League, guys, no matter what, to at least build some discipline and some right mindset, guys. And if you haven't registered for the West League, guys, I know that we are going to extend it for maybe 1 day or something, maybe 2 days, guys. So please go in and register, guys. There is some nice rewards, and I know that we are the best winning community, guys. We're making like nice amounts when we are trading together on our demo accounts, of course. So I believe that we all should go in and we should at least register. We should all go after having this WIS certificate so we are able to share it together and show other people that they should go into this. And just think about if you had someone in the team, in your team, who was actually ending up in top 30, guys. Imagine a nice success story. And this is the stories that we have to share to other people. We can even use these leagues as like promoting it for new people that, hey, our focus is trading, our focus is doing education for trading and for the financial markets. And we have maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 times a year or something, a West League where we are able to actually win money if we are attending on calls like the educational side, like this call. And guys, I don't know if you're not doing it, guys. I don't know if you want to take your trading seriously. I believe that should be something that we should all do, and I would be so happy and glad if I could see that someone from the team, let me go into the side here, where's league? If I could see someone from the team was entering this league, even though that we lost it, even though that we maybe didn't win the West League, guys, it doesn't matter, guys. It's all about having this certificate that we have been a part of this West League, guys, because this is something which will be, I believe, really big in the future, guys. This is like a new culture, guys, that we're going to create. So remember, guys, please use your demo account or a live account. No matter what, just sign up, guys. You can go up, sign up. You can register. Go and do it now, guys. I'm going to send the link in the chat, okay? And if you have anyone in your team, or you have a Telegram group, or you have a team chat or something, guys, please share the link to the people and say that they have to attend this. It's so important, guys. I can't say it enough. If you want to take your trading to a next level, go and sign up for this West League, guys. All right? Please put in a number 7 if you already have done it. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 8 people only. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, then we only need 80 people more, guys, okay? Go and sign up for this West League, guys. And we're going to talk a little bit about the rules again, guys. We're also going to talk about the nice prizes that you can win. If you end up in top 30, guys, you will have a cash reward. And guys, for me, we should definitely have some people in this community here who is ending up in top 30, guys. And we're of course gonna celebrate this person like crazy in these sessions, guys. So let's make sure, go in, sign up. It's free. You can win these cash rewards, guys. And I know that your trading will go to a next level. And to the other thing, guys, about the Discord server, I don't know if you're able to see my screen here with Discord. Are you seeing this? Let me see the chat. No? Yes, okay, perfect. So guys, go into the Discord server that you can find here. Let me show you. If you go to World of Wisdom, there is this down here on the homepage where it says join Discord. And I'm not familiar with Discord neither, guys. So just know that this is so simple to actually understand. When you join the Discord, you press go to WoW Discord server, you accept the invite, you will come to this area here. When you're arriving here, guys, you have to go through the guidelines. You have to choose your language, English, Polish, whatever you would like. For me, it's English because I am an educator on the English side, guys. So if you want to see my chat, our chat, you have to get to the English language, guys. All right? And how to unlock, just go through these things, guidelines and languages, okay? And everyone can do this. Everyone can do this, guys, because I'm going to share all the information through the day. If I'm taking any trades, I'm going to share it in here. We're also going to share all the success stories that we have had for the last couple of weeks in this area here, guys. So please make sure that you're getting in. I found it, yes. Nice, Stephen. Nice. Be like Stephen. Be like Stephen. So remember to do this, guys. Super important if you want information from me. Oh, another one. Nice. Let's get more people. Let's go. Okay. There's a trend going on now. That's nice, guys. Beata is typing. Nice, guys. So this is the chat that we are going to use much more, guys. It's also making sure that we are active in B, and we have renewed our subscription. And yeah, guys, this is super important if you want information from me, at least. Of course, we're going to keep the chat in Telegram and, of course, talk about the trades, but I'm not going to share any trades in the Telegram group anymore. So only the people on this call know this now, and maybe the people who are rewatching this call are able to see it afterwards. So, but guys, let's talk about the trading. Let's talk about the trading. How was your trading day yesterday, guys? Did any of you made some profits? Did any of you make some loss? Type in a 1 if you made profits. Type in a 2 if you made a loss. Let me see. Benjamin, I'm on your side, bro. It's okay. It must be to the name or something that we're losing yesterday. But a lot of ones, guys. That's super nice, guys. Everyone is making profits. Everyone is making profits. A lot of people is making profits. That's nice to see, guys. So let me go to my chart here. Oops, I have a lot of pages open. Are you like me, guys, and having all these different pages here? Maybe. I have to get better at that. So one of the trades that we did yesterday ended up in a loss, guys. The trade that we did on our live session, but afterwards, this was the trade we did yesterday, right here somewhere like this, I believe. No, was it like this? Maybe like this, guys. And we made a loss. And we made a loss. But the other thing was that we also were looking at a buy position down here, guys, where I know that some of you took the advantage. I could see that in the chat, guys. And I also got some requests about talking about entries and stop losses. I know Eskil was asking for that. And always, guys, if there's something that you feel like you're lagging on, guys, don't hesitate to ask it, okay? Don't hesitate to ask it. I'm never gonna hate. I'm never gonna judge. I'm always just trying to do the best so we can become the best community ever. Wait, what is your chat on Discord? Did you say anything about it? Yes, you can just scroll down on WoW or add it somehow. So this was the trade that I wanted to take, but we didn't took the advantage. I was in a trade right here. First, we did this small trade here. We made some small profits here, up to 4577. That was a small trade we took. We had 56 and we had 64, like this. And we got our target at 77. This was one of the trades we did. Not the best risk reward, 1 to something. I don't remember it actually, but something like this, guys. So maybe a 1-to-1 with it. And then after a while, I was like, hey, should we take a new trade? Should we do a re-entry? And I was a little bit confused, guys. And I believe that some days you can wake up in the morning and you don't feel like this is your day, right? And when you have these days, guys, remember your intuition will not guide you, okay? That's right. So important to do some small habits in the morning which make you into a mood where you are actually able to get guided by your intuition. And when people is asking me about, hey, when do you entry, when do you put your stop loss, I don't have an exact rule set for that. I will say the rule set should be experience, guys. Always experience and intuition, which means that if we had taken this trade yesterday, instead of me getting Delulu by the gold, we would have made a 1 to almost 4, guys. And the reason of this was that we, first of all, gonna tell you why I didn't like this. So we had this strong regression trend going on here on gold, where it simply shows that, hey, now we have been down on the low side, the cheap side to do buys on the huge regression trend that we have on the 1 hour, this one. And I was sure that maybe we can be able to get up to this area before that we are looking for sells. But when we arrived to this area, which was a support area, we didn't see any like movements to the upward going, maybe some small pips we were able to catch. But the thing is, when we're doing impulsive moves where you don't have a regression trend, which tells you where you are right now, you can see this regression trend actually tells us that we should do buys right now. And I agree, this is a buying area. But there's also some things that I don't like, because when we just got out of this regression trend, guys, it started to get a little bit impulsive. And I don't like impulsive moves if I'm not able to identify the trend. And yesterday I was not able to identify it. So that was why we were so patient, so secured about our funds that we didn't take any trades in this area. But right now, guys, we should definitely begin to look for buys. The only thing I don't like about gold is that if we're looking at the bigger perspective, it looks like that we should go down. Really does look like we should go down. We have a low here and we have a high here. This is cheap price for buys. This is expensive price for buys, okay? When we got to a 0.382, we didn't had any like crazy rejection here, but we could see that we started to do some different movement here, which is important if we want to do buys. But the thing is, gold is definitely going to this area here because we have all this liquidity here. So when we are putting our stop losses and take profits, let me just talk about this trade here. We should always be aware of two things. Are we in a cheap area to do buys on the regression trend? If yes, we can begin to look for buys, which means that was what we did yesterday. We took this one. When we got to our 0.882, this would have been a really nice area to do buys because this is the cheapest price in this retracement here. And when we are putting our stop losses and take profits, we should be aware of this thing, guys. These things right here. All these weeks, the more sideways we have been going for a while like this is not the biggest move. This is small sideways moves, but we still have some liquidity here. And when we have some liquidity, guys, we know before that we are making any moves, guys, we need to take this liquidity out. So when we got to our 0.882, guys, we knew that, hey, now we have been taking this out. We are in a totally like overbought area, no, oversold area, sorry. And we should do a buy. So what I would do was to look for buys at 0.786 or 0.882 because that is my absolute favorite zones, especially if we have some liquidity to confirm the area. So let's say that we were entering on the 0.786 as I think we did. We should always be aware that where is the lowest point with liquidity. Sometimes the markets want to grab the liquidity and then go upwards after. That's also why sometimes we have to use more than one attempt to take a trade, guys. And in this case, let me show you. I was waiting for the markets to get down to this area before that we were able to see any upwards moving. And guys, I'm aware of this. Maybe we should have done this trade actually. 0.786. We have to be aware of this area as well, 0.882, where we have the liquidity. This is the same actually scenario, guys. We are in a oversold area right now. We are in the bottom of this regression trend, which is going down here. And this is not the most nice one. So right now, guys, we should be aware if we are going to turn around, if we are going to grab this liquidity here. You see these wicks? Wicks always do a flip, guys. And right now we don't have a wick to the downside. So I would say if we are seeing a wick like this and the candlestick is bullish, like here, then it's a nice confirmation that the market is going to turn. So when I'm putting my stop losses, guys, often we do it on 0.786 and put it under the last low. Sometimes if we have liquidity to the left over here, like this, we have to mark this out, take it over here, and you can see, okay, so it's actually perfect that we're putting our stop loss under here. So the stop losses should always be under the last liquidity. So if we had a lot of liquidity here, guys, we should definitely wait for a trade, which is like, let's find the 0.882 zone right here. We'll do something like this, because if we are grabbing the liquidity, we are still safe, guys. And then we have, of course, to go after a nice risk reward, especially if we are using more than one attempt. And sometimes we are in areas where we already know from the beginning that this is not the biggest value, and we're maybe gonna use 2 attempts. If we are entering on 0786 or 0705, if we're entering here on these 3 areas, the highest one, guys, means that we should maybe use 2 attempts, and we don't want to miss like a nice train. So sometimes we're entering here. Sometimes we're entering here, which means that we also maybe needs to use more than 1 attempt. 0882 is the perfect zone for not using more than 1 attempt, guys, because if we're entering here, we can put our stop loss here. If we are breaking below this low, guys, that means that we can maybe have a small retracement, not what we were expecting, and then we are going further down, guys. So 0882 is the area where we can actually only like use 1 attempt. But on the other, have to be careful, maybe more than 1 attempt. So let me see here. See Telegram. Nice. Is it making sense, guys? Is it making sense? Maybe it's a little bit hard to understand, but yeah, that you learn this through experience, guys. I will just say, always look for liquidity, look for a support area. If you have a support area like we have here, that we are going down and testing in a while, then we should be aware that we are not just grabbing it down here, because sometimes we see these sweeps and then we start to get up afterwards. But most of the time, guys, we're seeing that we are catching the liquidity and then we start to go up, especially in an area like this. So this is actually an area where if we enter now, maybe we will use 2 attempts to get this trade. So let's say we did this trade here. And we don't want that big stop loss. And we saw when we arrived down here that we did a nice liquidity grab, and then we saw a bullish candle afterwards. Then we can spend 1 more attempt to take this trade. So, but hopefully we're gonna see some deeper retracement in this area, guys, because I want to see this support area getting tested again. And this is the area where we can begin to do buys. So right now, the only thing that we have to mark out, guys, is that this is our low. Oops. This is the low that we have, which is a cheap area to do buys. Cheap for buys. And this is an area which is cheap for sells. And of course, we have to be aware of the Dixie, guys, which is making a new retracement now. And this is also a cheap price for sells on the Dixie, guys, which means that gold should go up when Dixie is starting to go down. And if we can break this low here, we are definitely going down in this area again, and then gold is pushing hard. So let's see if we can get this one. This is the only setup that I would do today, guys. It's not possible to do any sells today, because that we are in this area where the only thing that we actually have is like regression trends, and we are not in a nice area for sales, guys. So right now, only look for buys, guys. That's what I want. Is it making sense, guys? Let me know. Musna napisak dukat muse maximal. I don't understand. Yes, makes sense. Nice. Makes sense. Perfect. And guys, remember, it's not possible that we win every time, guys. And that's why it's so important to do risk management, to have a nice risk reward. We don't want to be a pip guru. We want to be actually profitable, okay? We want to be actually profitable. And the only way to be actually profitable is to manage our risk management and manage our risk reward. So this is the buying area. Had a lot of consolidation here, taking it out. Still want to test this area up here. I want to go to this area again, guys. But the next stop, guys, is 0.5. And when we arrive in the top of a regression trend, I know that we should definitely close our trade if we're taking any buys, because yeah, we are going down on the bigger time frames. So let's be aware of that. Perfect. So let's just delete some of all this. I'm painting like crazy. You can call me Picasso if you want. Picasso. So let's see, cheap area for sales. So we just have to mark this out. And we are going to mark the exact zone here out. So when we are getting down to this area, guys, we have a really nice price for doing sell buys, okay? And I know that we are, the bad thing is, guys, when we are in a downtrend, of course, we want to do sells. But it's not possible to do sales when we are in a so low price already. It's not possible. We're arriving now. Let's see if we can have this one. So the only thing which is keeping us away from gold and why I'm so patient right now is because we are doing a bearish trend. We are going down right now, but we are looking for buys, guys. That's not nice because that's taking some of the value out. When we are in a downtrend, there is always a higher probability for a continuation in this downtrend. And if we are breaking this low, guys, we're going down here. So I don't know if we should play this play, guys. It's like we are removing some value on this. So we can play it a little bit risky because we want to make some money, or we can play it safe and just skip trading until we see a nice area like this again. It's up to you guys. Now we should just see some upward movement. Let's see. Cheap buys. Let's see how we turn around here. Let's see if we are turning around. Maybe we have to test this. Cheap area for doing buys, but I don't like that we are in a downtrend. Thank you for tagging me. I received a crazy message yesterday, guys, from a person. He told me that it was not true that we did live streams. It was all a plan. Crazy, guys. Some people are just insane. I believe that some people, they like free. They like the word free, and hating is free. So if you're a hater, guys, just know that hating is for broke people, okay? Don't do hating. Hating is free, and we don't like hating because hating says that in the Bible actually. Being a hater or hate on another person is like the beginning of doing a murder, guys. So if you are hating a person, it's actually like doing a murder in your heart, guys. So don't do that. Never ever, guys. Always smile, support, have a great attitude. That's the only thing in the world we can control, our thoughts and our attitude, guys. So make sure that you're doing that. And if you're not able to control your thoughts, learn it, learn it, learn it, learn it. When I zoom in, it's still like blurry. Oof, volume spike here, guys. If we should do an entry. This is the only setup that we can have today, guys. So, I mean, just so you know, there's smaller value than if we were able to catch a sell up here. But this is the only value that we're able to get today, guys. Maybe not today, but maybe for the upcoming hours. This is the only value that we are able to get. All right. This is the only trade. If we should take a trade, guys, let's enter this. Yes, sir. This is the only trade that we can do, guys. This is the only trade that we are able to get. So if we want to catch this, guys, know that we have a smaller value than if we didn't enter. But let me know if we should. Guys, this is definitely the only trade that we're able to do a stop loss below here. Guys, I'm gonna enter this trade now. Do a low risk, guys, because that's small value, guys, okay? Do a low risk trade. So stop loss will be around this area here. And our take profit will be around, let me find the liquidity. The first area should be, here we start to move to break even, guys. Have you entered? I hope so. And our final target, no, oh, we already arrived there. Okay, our final target will be in this area here. So this is the targets, guys, when we're moving to break even and take profit, and maybe we're able to get up to this area here. This is the only setup with some value. I have entered all the heat up. This is the final target. So let me put up the trade here. This is the area that we have to be aware of in the beginning, guys. The next area is this area here, because we have all these wicks and candlesticks here. This is the area. And the last one will be around 80.80 because we have all this. I have an entry at 66.5. Perfect. So this is the only trade that we are able to get today, guys. And remember, the smaller value because that we are in a downtrend, but we are at the low of a regression trend, which means that it's more potentially going to go up in this area, especially with this support, guys. Okay. So let's just mark out this. Let's mark out this, and let's mark out the top here. Nice, guys. Low value, small risk. I'm up $100 on this one. Let's see if we can break through this area. Maybe we're gonna see a small retracement. I don't hope so, but it's possible because of these wicks here, guys. Ugh, do you see? But I don't like this risk reward if we are already closing the trade. Nah. Let's see if we can get to 4575, guys. This is the target that I really want to get to. Nice wick on the 5 minutes. Exactly, bro. If we can close in 2 minutes. Oh, guys, this was the worst area here, guys. Let's see. Let's see if we can have this one. Should be possible. 1 to 2. We want these 1 to 2s. It's pushing a little bit again, guys. If we can close this 5 minute in 2 minutes, 1.5 minute like this, guys, it's perfect, okay? Then we're gonna take it for the final target, guys, which is a 1 to, I believe 4 or something. No, 3.3. So let's see if we can close this candle like this. Nice, guys. I like this. And we're going a little bit down again here. But the 5 minute candle is beautiful. What about the 15-minute? Beautiful candle as well, guys. And it's closing in 1 minute. It's already 10:40. This is the only setup that we are able to get today, guys. So I'm hoping that we are able to catch a nice trade here. Everyone in profits? Yes, SL to B. Yeah, we can do stop loss to break even. We can secure the trade. Nice. We also got a small, almost 1-to-1. 1-to-1 up here, guys. It's perfect. It's nice. Beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful trade. So you can move your stop loss to break even. It's really pushing hard, guys. Do you see this? Such a beautiful. You can secure the trade and move your stop loss to break even, guys. I'm up $225. $220. And remember, guys, this is only for educational purpose, guys. So only use your demo account. Fuck, missed it. Fedora. Already now what it's playing on my speaker. On profits. Yes, yes, yes. I had a sniper entry. Let's go. Nice. We love snipers, guys. We love snipers. We are the snipers, guys. But don't be the snipe. Let me see. A 1-to-1, guys, already. Let's see if we can have a 1-to-2 here. Should be possible, I would say. What a beautiful 5-minute push as well, guys. What about the 1 hour? How is it closing? Bullish, guys. The only thing with 1 hour candles, which is closing like this, guys, is the next week can sometimes take out some liquidity down here. That's why sometimes I hate to do break even, but next 15 minutes should be nice. Nice. Congratulations, guys. Enjoy the back. Yes. Let me see the cameras. If people are sad or if they are happy. I can see Eskil is dancing. Guys, dance like Eskil if you are profits, okay? Sometimes this is crazy. We have to make some recordings on this, guys. Dance if you're in profits. When we're getting closer, guys, nah, not gonna say that. Eat if you're in profits, Benjamin. Nice, bro. Say it, I can't do it, Eskil. That was too crazy. Nice, guys. Remember, you can secure the trade. You can close some partials. You have made a 1-to-1, guys, and you know I love 1-to-1s. This is a plaster on the sore from the trade that we lost yesterday. So I hope that everyone is happy. $280 on a low risk, guys. That's really beautiful. I enjoy that. 300. 270. It's going up and down. So close on partials, guys. Always make sure that you are never turning a winning back into a losing back, guys. This should not happen. And when we have made a 1-to-1, guys, almost you know, 1 to 1.5, guys, good idea to secure the back. But if we can get to the final target, guys, that would be absolutely stunning. Incredible. So close some partials. Don't close the whole trade, guys. Hold at least a little back. But nice. So now you're seeing how in the exact time we are taking trades, right? Actually, the last target should be up around in this area. And maybe if we are crazy up in this area. But I will not go after this area, guys. Especially not when we are in a downtrend like this. And know that we are maybe going to test this area again, guys. This works now as a support area. Nah, not really. So beautiful, this trade, guys, actually. Nice. Best educator. Thank you, Anna. Remember, guys, I also have to get better at this, guys. Please remember to, after the sessions, do a little bit of feedback in the WoW section, okay? That would be lovely, guys. I always getting a message from the corporate team like, Benjamin, you're never telling the community that you have to get feedback. So please do me a favor, give some feedback. If you have bad feedback, guys, don't share it, okay? Don't share it. That should be our little promise to each other. If you have good feedback, always just over hide things. But never share it if it's bad, guys. I'm kidding, guys. Remember, I'm always making a lot of, I don't know that is what the English word is. Um, but it's just for fun, guys. You can share your losses on Instagram and tag me, guys. I love when people are transparent and when people is showing that you're not able to win every time. But yeah, you can do whatever you want as long as we are making most profits, and we are. Since 4 years, guys. I remember I did a lot of different strategies. First, I started doing I was watching TikTok when I started 6 years ago, guys. 5 years ago, 6.5, 5.5 years ago. And I was seeing these TikTok gurus, trading gurus, who was doing this. I was like, damn, that seems so easy. I have to go to the chart and find a double top and just take it every time. So I started doing trading with double tops. And then I started to do head and shoulders. And then I started to do other trading patterns. And then I got invited to a new strategy, which was smart money concept with order blocks, with fair value gaps, with change of character, equal highs, equal lows. And that was like too crazy, guys. I made small profits by that, but it was not for me. And then I started to use Fibonacci. And when I started to use Fibonacci, I actually saw that, wow, we always have a nice reaction on these zones. So I just felt like crazy in love with Fibonacci and have been using it since then. The only thing was what I needed was how do I figure out which is the exact zone? Of course, experienced guys on gold 0882, 0786 with experience. But then I was like, what if we're combining like regression trends with Fibonacci? And then it was like insane game changer, guys. It became so simple, it became so easy, and that was the last, if you ask me, piece I needed to actually make a duplicatable system that everyone was able to use and duplicate. And now we have it, guys. Don't you think that trading seems much more simple after that you are combining Fibonacci with your regression trend? Let me see it in the chat. Much, exactly. It's insane. It's like a game changer. Let's see how this 15 minutes candle is closing. Guys, so beautiful. We are arriving to our target 2. And up $330. Yes, sir. Can't say I've been using regression trend much, but I have been finding very similar trend lines that I pair with my fit of the levels you use. Yes, sir. Target 2, we are arriving. Congratulations with an almost 1-to-2 trade. Imagine there is a guy who think we are faking this, guys. Haters. Hating is free. That's why broke people is hating. Nice, nice, nice. So guys, please remember, go in, register on this West League. Go in, register on Discord. You can download the application in App Store also, so you can put in notification, and now you are working as it was Telegram, guys, and you will not have all these Telegram notifications with different groups that you're in. We also have some news events today, don't we? Yeah, CPI. Be careful in the evening, guys. FOMC, federal funds rate, guys. It's going to get volatile. So we arrived to our target 2 almost, guys. Remember, you can close some partials, follow your intuition, follow my intuition, do whatever you want. But I'm gonna default close some partials here. Not much, but a little bit. Gonna close partials, so I have enough money to go in a restaurant today. Is that should be what you're doing, guys? Okay. We're really good sometimes at getting these sniper entries, guys. It's so beautiful to see. And I love, the most important thing for me is that you understand this, guys. That's the most important for me. Wow. So beautiful, guys. We don't even have a wick yet, guys. We don't even have a doji candle. We don't even see something which shows us that we have to get down yet. Beauty, beauty, beautiful. Remember, close some partials, guys. This was the area where we are able to turn because of this wick, guys. So if we're gonna turn, guys, remember the price can go down like this and then start to go up further. But yeah, just so you know, so you don't get scared when the price starts to turn around. It's not always that we are able to get entries where just impulsive move to the upward. But a nice little 1-to-2, guys. We catch today. That means that we can lose 2 trades in a row without being in minus, guys, especially if you are calculating your risk. Thank you for tagging me. And thank you for not tagging me yesterday. It's so nice, profits. I have 30% profits on my account. Would you suggest closing? If you have 30% profits on your whole account, bro, do you have that? Like, I mean, if you have 100K, bro, and you have made $30,000, grab the bag and run, bro. But if you have $10 and you have made 30%, keep it going, bro. Okay, keep it going. Oof, guys, this can actually If Dixie is starting to push down in a couple of minutes, guys, this can be full target here. 1, 2, 3. And share it in the Telegram group. Give people some FOMO for not being here today. We are still 85 people. I can see that we have lost 7 people. Rest in peace. But yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Do you have any questions, guys? Do you understand the trade totally? Is there still a little bit confusion? Is there any of you who haven't opened up your trading view yet on these sessions, guys? If you're not opening your trading view, then you should definitely start to do it. Thank you for the trade, of course. I'm gonna close 30% of around 30, 45. Just need to use Magic Terminal more. Yes, sir. And we're gonna implement it soon, bro. And I tell you that Magic Terminal will become an edge, bro, which means that soon we are allowed and able to do things that we are not able to do in TradingView, which will force people to actually use Magic Terminal. So I'm telling you all that Magic Terminal is going to be an absolute game changer. Now I've been using this MetaTrader shit for 6 years, guys, and the only reason why I'm using it is because of I'm used to it, right? I'm used to it. But when you have used TradingView for MetaTrader for 6 years, guys, you know what things that you would like to have on your Magic Terminal, and that's what we are going to improve. The company we're in at the Sun, they are the best and amazing people to ask for, hey, how can we improve? Never seen a corporate team like that, guys. Never in my life. It's insane. Every session that we are doing, if there's something that they see that we don't do or anything, they are asking, hey, how can we improve it? They are always trying to get better, guys. It's insane. I didn't enter this trade in this time. Should I try enter now? Nope. Nope. Don't do that. It's target 4-9. Nice. This is the final target, guys. We have already hit a 1 to 2. So move your stop loss to break even. I hope that you have closed some partials. Know that the area that we are going to test again should be around in this area here, guys, if we are not going to hit our break even. So don't get scared if we get down here and you still have a running back, guys. That doesn't necessarily means that we are going down to our break even, okay? And the 15 minutes closure with a little wick tells us a little retracement, but maybe not down here, guys. Maybe yes, but I don't believe that we are going down to our entry, guys. That would be insane. So guys, I'm gonna finish off the session by saying that it was a totally honor to do trading with you today, guys. I can feel the energy, I can feel you, I can see that everyone is happy. So please do me a favor and give some feedback on the WoW. I'm able to see the feedback, guys. So know if you're doing a 1 star, I know who is giving me that. Nah, it's not true, guys. I'm just kidding, okay? Do me a favor, do the feedback, and have a really nice day, guys. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday. Winnings day, right? So let's go crush it, guys. I wish you the best, and I know a miracle is going to happen for you today, guys. And happy birthday to your son, Henry. I hope that you got some nice profits and his wish got fulfilled. See you on the top, guys. Bye-bye.